My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
All right, I am at Eagles Beak Park. It's kind of halfway between Cumming, Georgia, and well, it's not really even halfway. So I guess you could say it's just closer to Cumming, Georgia. It is, a good sized park, I guess. I'll show you the map. We're over here, and you can climb these hills. You can see the hills up there. But I normally just park right here, then I get on my bike and ride around. So that's what I'm planning on doing. It's a beautiful fall day today. It's probably in the upper 60s, and I don't even, there's a little bit of a breeze blowing. You can see it in the tops of the trees, but it's not bad at all. It's just a perfect fall day. So I'll take you on a ride around the park, and I come over here a few times a week just to ride my bicycle. And it's kind of a Pee Wee Herman bike because the handlebars are really high because of my bad back. I can't bend over to ride like most people who ride bikes all the time would do. And this is a seat that I found online, and it moves opposite with your butt cheeks as you're pedaling, which is kind of fun. It keeps your backside from having a lot of pain. I'm going to put you right there for a second as I mount the microphone here next to my face and get the rest of the equipment here ready to go on the ride. And let's see, okay, I locked this door, good. I don't even think I've rolled up the window on the other side. I should do that. Don't want nobody walking off with my fishing pole or anything else. All right. Let's go ahead and figure out how to mount you on the front of the handlebars so you can get a good view of where we're going and what we're doing. All right, I think we're there. Okay. All right. This is a very flat and easy ride, which I enjoy. you know, being old and broken and whatnot. And it's a 1.25 mile loop here around the big open area that you can probably see to the right, with the trees on the left, which are next to the river. And I'll stop a couple of times and show you that. But it is almost mid-October, and so other places around the country are already well into fall, and we're starting to get there. You can see a few leaves have dropped. Most everything is still pretty green yet, which is nice. It's one nice thing about being here, the fact that the you know, the weather stays warm much longer down here than it does, you know, further north. Here, let me pull you in over here. This is just a little spot where you can walk over and, or in my case, ride, and see the river. And I saw some fish splashing out there a little bit ago. I don't really know what it is that they were doing. Maybe eating some bugs off the surface or something. But I was recording another video, and it actually I recorded 3 other videos where I read 3 of my children's books, the ones that are already published and out there. So, yeah, there we go. Back into the sun, so I can warm up a little bit again. I was in the shade for a little while, and I got a little, you know, down by the river, so it was pretty cool down there. It's maybe 60 degrees down there in the shade next to the water, and so I got a little chilly, but it's nice to be out here now on the ride, and I'm sure I'll warm up pretty quick as I pedal and as we go around the loop here. I'll pass on your right. You're good, you're good. Anyway, this whole area where the park is used to be well, there used to be like a little town here, and before that it was a Cherokee village, and before the Cherokees came, it was a Creek village. Creek is not just the name of a small river, it's also a Native American tribe they were pushed out by the Cherokee, and the Creek had pushed out another group. I can't remember the names of them, but really interesting, the history of the area. The Cherokee were here for about 100 years. The Creek were here maybe a little bit more than that, and then the previous group to that, I don't know how long they were here.
Sorry.
Hey. And so a lot of transition with folks. I hope you're not getting too much wind noise through the microphone now that we're around the bottom end and in an more open area. But this area is part of what they call the Piedmont, and so it's lots of rolling hills, stuff like that, before it gets up to the the Appalachian Mountains, and which are not very far away. You can hit some maybe 30 minutes from here, you're going to get into some real mountainous terrain. And they've got some nice place to bike ride up there if you can handle the riding up and down the hills like that. Not me. I like the flat ground to be able to ride on, and I'm not in that kind of shape that I would need to be in order to do some real mountain biking. Although I used to do a lot of that in the past, especially when I was up in Alaska. Because plenty of mountains in Alaska to go riding around. And so I did. In fact, I used to ride my bicycle, which is still up there, at my daughter's house. And I would take my fishing pole with me, and I'd ride to some of my favorite spots to do some fishing. And but it was kind of fun to do that when I'm riding a mountain bike. A lot of people thought I was a little crazy, but some of the best spots, it takes some serious effort to get to, and so I would ride there on my bike rather than try to get there by walking. All right. I am almost back to the car. All right. And I don't know if you've seen my other videos. So there's, right there, one of my Suzuki Samurais. I've got two. I wish I could buy another one that a friend of mine is selling. But, I guess you can't have everything. Anyway, that's it for my ride. Hoofta. Because remember, 2 months from now, I'll be 60. I know I'm still so young and attractive. You might think, how could he possibly be almost 60? I say it to myself every day. Just kidding. I sure feel it some days though. I will tell you. Alright. Well, that's about all I got to say. I'll see you all later. Bye.